It's beginning to look a lot like summer everywhere I go. The people are out of the house, but they're not wearing their masks.
No, they're not.
Why aren't they wearing their masks? Don't they know? We're in the middle of a worldwide epidemic. Pandemic too. So please, people, please, if you see me, put your mask on. You got me?
Wow.
All right.
Welcome and a half, isn't it?
Hi. Yes, it's me, Momma Cherri. I thought I would just give you a little of a ditty, sing a song. So, I am so excited. And I'll tell you why. Because, my peeps, I am now working with a food bank called the Purple People Port Slade Food Bank. And every week I am cooking for my community. Y'all know me. I'm about action. It ain't just about talking. So don't be talking to me if you can't walk the walk. You got me? All right, let me stop preaching.
Oh my word.
So let me show you guys what happens at this food bank is fantastic. I do a lot of cooking, but I turn up there on a Friday morning, and when I get there, they have tons and tons of vegetables available for me. I'm going to post some pictures of it. But Katrina, just show them that today. I went today to the food bank. Look at this.
Well, you were delivering, weren't you?
I was delivering.
50 meals.
I did, well, close to 70 meals.
Yeah.
And as a thank you, they gave me this, and this is what I'm cooking for this week. I got purple cabbage. We got bok choy. We got, look at these sweet potatoes.
Wow,
aren't they mad? They're huge. Butternut squash. More squashy-washy stuff.
Hang on, I need to show them the tomatoes.
Yeah, and then go over
an abundance of tomatoes.
And go check. And these are potatoes, just white potatoes from last week. I had a massive bag. Yeah, go over and have a look in here. My cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, so we're going to use those in the recipe that we do for the meals for next week.
Yeah. So, as a result, I then come home and I think, what can I make with all of this lovely veg? So this week I decided I'm going to prep up my veg to get it ready for next week, okay? So I thought, a meat and vegetable pie with puff pastry. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And this is it. It is so easy. And I'm just using frozen mince, okay? You can see here, these are all my veg that I got in. So we've got peppers, and all of this veg has come from the food bank, okay? The reason the food banks are overwhelmed with loads of produce because a lot of the restaurants haven't been able to open up. So these farmers and suppliers, thank God, they're not just turning it into compost. They are giving it away to the community. So what happens is, it's a bit of a circle, okay? So the suppliers, they're giving it to the food banks. The food banks are then donating parts to people like me who are cooking healthy, hot meals for the vulnerable and the people that just can't really afford it. I get my funding from charities, okay? And the charity that I'm working with are City Food Share. Remember that name, because even you, no matter where you are in the world, all you got to do is log on to www.cityfoodshare.org and read. They're a fabulous local charity, and literally they've got a text number. You can text them and boom, £2 automatically goes to them. Or you could send something via PayPal. It doesn't matter. But I'm asking you people around the world, if you support them, they support me, and I can continue to support you and everybody else, okay? So this is what came in today. My onions, my peppers, my massive courgette, kind of like a marrow, and these sweet potatoes. So I'm going to put all of this together into a really nice hearty meal. So I've got a big pot here. So the first thing, is that going to be big enough? Yeah, it will, once that meat cooks down. So I'm going to get that turned on. And while that's on, I need some more olive oil, Katrina, and there's some just there. You might hear. Give me the camera while I... Hi, people. It's just inside there. You need to move a box to get it. All right. Hi, people. How y'all doing? Okay, olive oil's here. Bam! So, a little bit of olive oil. Oh, this one's not open. There's one in there that's open, but that's okay. I'll go with this one. Come on, Ringo. So, a little bit of olive oil in there. So, to my olive oil, y'all know me, I'm going to add some 1, 2, 3.
Love dust, baby, yeah, pew.
There you
Scary
go.
that I can do that and know what you're going to do.
There you go. So, here's some love dust. Throw it in. Let's just get that to cook up. To that, I'm going to now quickly dice up my onions. And this is going to go in with my love dust. Get that in. Got another one. Let's get it chopped. So, people, I understand, obviously, all around the world, there's a lot of people beginning to ease the restrictions, letting people out of lockdown or whatever. But please, people, don't go crazy. There are a few countries out there that we can learn a few lessons from.
Let's let them be nameless.
I ain't even going to say their name because y'all know who you are. The countries that opened up their doors way too soon. Let's just give that a stir. Can you see how that love does? See that? Lovely. So to that we're going to now add some peppers.
Oh, that smells amazing. Is that a new blend?
No, it's the last blend.
It smells great.
I put extra smokiness in it. And this is meant to be quite chunky, so I am not dicing them too small. They're to be visible. Let's get those in. Let's get this. Let's get the last of our peppers.
How many portions do you think this will make?
Well, I am hoping, because this is going to be, I need to make a minimum of 20 adult portions, 20 vegetarians, which obviously this isn't for them. I've got another recipe, which you're going to see later, for them, and 10 children's portions. But what I'm going to do is make some of them are going to be family size.
Right, okay.
So, I don't know, I reckon I'm going to get at least 30, 35 portions.
What, out of this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. So let's get this chopped up. Oh, yeah, you'll see, because it's only going to be, it's going to be spooned, because these are the portion sizes.
Oh, okay, and that's the pie. Well, that's a decent size.
And that's a decent size pie.
Individual pie.
Don't put your hands in the pot.
Please don't. Mum, get a spoon. Mum!
Oh, hush. No cooks were harmed in the stirring of the pot.
You literally stirred it with your fingers.
Yes, I did. It needed it.
Oh my.
Now I got some garlic. Let's get the garlic. We want to get these sort of things in at the beginning. So these are the underlying base flavors. And guess what, people? I was trending this week.
Yes.
Oh, Momma Cherri been trending.
Yes, yes.
Gordon Ramsay actually was asked a question about kitchen nightmares and were there any that he really liked the food. And he liked me. He mentioned me. I'm the only one he mentioned.
I know.
I'm going to bring that over and let you have a look.
Yum.
Okay, to this I'm going to just add a touch of salt. And now I'm going to add this mince, okay?
Okay, so that's ground beef and that was frozen, yeah?
Yep. So let's just get all of that in. Okay. On top of that, I'm going to now get rid of that end, my carrots. Look at me, get my knuckles going. All right, cut that one in half. Put those on top. And let's get our mushrooms. Mushrooms. My mushrooms. Get these in. Now, I've got a lid up there.
Yeah, I'll find it in a second.
Let me see. Yeah, it's just not that huge giant one. There's a smaller one.
It's alright, we'll find it in a second.
Alright, we'll find it. We're going to cover it. And that's only to help the meat cook through. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to how my method. Sometimes it's a little bit, there's some craziness to my methods, but they work. So let's add this on the top. Got one more pepper. Waste not, want not. This is so easy, as you can see. I'm doing all of this one pan in. And let's get our marrow.
Is that a marrow there? That's a massive courgette.
It's like a courgette. I mean, I think there's this thin line between marrow.
So I would call that a courgette, like an oversized to giant courgette. Or zucchini.
Oh yeah, zucchini. So let's take this and let's just cut this. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so wholesome.
So hearty.
And I just love the fact that these veg were from our locals.
Yeah.
Okay, so local farms.
Yeah.
Local farmers. Just throw that on the top. Let's get the other half. Y'all want to see me do a dance?
Oh Lord.
Just put some food in front of me. And then I'm in my happy place. Oh, yes. Cool. I've got a dessert menu recipe coming to you guys next as well. Well, I say next, it could be before this, who knows? Who knows? But I'm cooking it. So let's get this in. And I'm going to bring it over. Okay, let's bring it over to you. Have a look at that pot. Now, at this stage, I'm going to give it my first turn. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cover this, and then the natural juices from the veg and from this mince is going to go down. Hold up. Put some smoky chipotle.
So smoky what?
Chipotle. See? Okay, let's get that back on. And got some tomatoes here.
Can you put those in now?
Yep, putting them in because I want it all to cook down.
Okay, hang on.
I'm going to cover this next.
Okay.
So that everything,
down,
so
yeah.
it just sweats it all down. And then I'll be adding more of the cherry tomatoes.
Got it, okay.
To it. And then it's all going to be with the puff pastry on the top.
Cool.
So hopefully it's going to create its own gravy.
It should do.
It will do. Ain't no should. It will. Y'all hear me? Y'all will. These are the tomatoes from last week. So they're going a little bit soft. I did a Greek salad for them this week with my really firm vine tomatoes. But obviously you get some that are soft. Put that in there. And then here I've got a garlic and thyme stock pot. I'm just going to add that for the heck of it. And then all I'm going to do is we're going to leave this to cook. And then we're going to come back to it. When we come back to it, you see I've got these sweet potatoes and these sweet potatoes. Now these have already been cooked. So that's why I'm not adding these right now, because I don't want these to turn to mush. They're going in right at the very last minute. So let's just get this Oh, this is going to be a hearty meaty pie. Wow. Okay, so let me just go find the lid and I'll be right back. I found my lid, but here in this pot is the water that I use to boil my sweet potatoes, and I'm just going to add that and just let that just cook. And so basically we just now need to leave this to cook. It's going to need about 25 minutes or more just to do its thing. Then I will add some thickening to it to create a really nice rich gravy, and then it's just a matter of dividing it up into these little pots where I will then top with what do you call it, puff pastry. However, I'm not going to do that stage right now, okay? So I'm just going to get this to this stage because remember, I am prepping ahead of myself, okay? So once this gets cooked and cooled down, I'm going to freeze it. So I'm going to freeze this bad boy tonight. And then I will take it out of the freezer and 4 days time? Is that 5 days time? What's today? Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days time, I will take it out of the freezer. And when I take it out of the freezer, at that stage, I will divide it up amongst the containers, put the puff pastry, and I will bake it because then it will be ready for delivery. Alright? Okay guys, welcome back. Let's have a look at here. Look at this.
Oh wow.
Okay, now at this stage, I'm going to add my already diced and pre-parboiled sweet potato, and look at these yummy cherry tomatoes. Okay, so let's just give that all a good mix.
I noticed you didn't put any mixed herbs in it. I know you put the stock pot in.
Yeah. The reason I didn't put any mixed herbs is because my mixed herbs are already in my Cajun seasoning, and this blend has a lot of them.
Okay, cool.
Let's just mix this around. Oh, yeah. Okay, now, I'm going to cheat a bit. Let's get a what did I say? A whale. And to my whale, I'm going to add just basic gravy granules. And that's going to help thicken it and give it a little bit of a richness. So if we take that in the gravy, right there in the center, now watch it do its magic. Already.
Oh wow, ready, yeah.
See that? Look at that. See what I mean? Oh yeah. Okay, I think it needs a touch more black pepper. Let's put some black pepper in. And at this stage, it's always good to just top it up with a teeny bit more salt. We've got a lot going on in there. And give that a stir. Okay. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to turn my oven on. Anyway, turn that off. Turn my oven on because I'm going to make one. Because
just to see how it turns out?
Yeah, because I'm going out for dinner tonight. I'm going to go over and visit my friend Andrea and play some cards. So I'm going to make one up for Phil so that he has some for his dinner. So we'll use this size, okay? So, literally, let's just get that stirred.
Smells great.
Yes. Spoon. And we want it to have the cherry tomatoes like that. They will pop. Okay. So, you can see how much more I've got.
Yeah,
so you see how I said I will make loads. So let's just take a little bit of this puff pastry. And it's going to be like that because I want it to kind of like puff in the middle. And then you see the gravy around the sides. Ow! Gonna be good.
Cool.
And saving that, you know why?
Because
that's a portion.
Absolutely.
So let's put that back together. Let's put this back in my fridge so that when I put all of this together, but see, like I say, for fridge time and space, it's easier for me to store this as it is than to do 30 of these, because I'll make those up later. Alright, well, I've only just turned the oven on, so we're going to let that preheat, and we'll come back to you when I put this into the oven. Let's just get it out of the way. Alright, so one little bit of peace. Don't even worry, Katrina.
Mom, just stop. Just.
I could see you turning off.
You know what? That wasn't turning it off. And as soon as I had the thought, I had the next thought. But you jumped in on my thought before I had the time to complete my thought.
Good.
Get out. I know. Mum, I know.
Tell me. All right, then tell them. What was I thinking?
You were going to sign off now and it could be done in the edit.
Exactly. And why is that?
Because you're the one that's going to be editing it.
And why? And also the other thing, just in case. It's called my insurance policy.
In case I fall and can't do any more, then she's got it.
Then I got it. There you go. So that's all I'm saying.
Put me on blast. It's all right.
Y'all used to me putting her on. I'm sorry, you put me on blast in that last video that I put out.
What?
Saggy boob. I'm surprised you didn't come for me today. So don't even try.
All right.
Don't even try it.
All right.
So let's just put that there. Let's get it. Okay. I think that looks pretty yummy, don't you?
It's great.
That looks really good. And this is going to be for Phil's dinner. Oh, and it's really chunky. And flavorful.
Good.
So, the picture of that. So, as I was saying. What now?
No, just, you know.
As I was saying, a little bit of peace, a whole lot of love, and so.
Don't stick your hand in any hot water. I got cooked fingers. I'm used to this kind of stuff.
See you next time.
You,
Bye.